Hey, this is Felicia with Biology 1050. I chose an interactive method as my last and final project, and I decided to get creative and utilize my creativity. I hope you enjoy this, and basically I'm just going to jump right into this. I have a canvas here, and I have my paint palette with all my colors and my paintbrush. I'm just getting ready to paint right here. So to begin, I'm going to say that what I fill in with blue paints is representative to the blood vessels containing the deoxygenated blood. And what I fill in with the red paint is representative to the oxygenated blood that's coming from the lungs. So to begin, the superior vena cava receives blood from the head, the neck, the upper limbs, and the chest. So that's this part right here. So I'm probably going to be a little bit quiet while I'm painting, but you can just watch how I do this, and as I go through, I will be showing you how it flows through the heart, and yeah. I paint for a living, and I have to say that I don't really make a lot of these videos too often, but this was exciting for me, so. So this goes down, as you see this arrow comes down, and while the superior vena cava receives blood from the head and neck, we also have the inferior vena cava, that's down here. And that receives blood from the lower body, such as the body trunk and the legs. So it's not pretty right now, but it will be, trust me. Both of the superior and the inferior vena cava, they pump blood to the right atrium, which is one of four chambers of the heart. So the atrium, the right atrium, is right in this area right here. So we're gonna color this in. And this guy goes up and behind, so you can't really see that, but they both pump blood to the right atrium. Moving on, the heart has 4 valves, all which share the same purpose, which is to keep the blood flowing in the right direction and not backwards through the heart. So the blood exits from the right atrium, which is right here. It exits from the right atrium through the tricuspid valve, which is right here, and moves in to the right ventricle, which is down below. So it's called the tricuspid valve because it has like it kind of looks, I don't want to paint, but it's right here, and it kind of goes like this. So it enters from the right atrium to the right ventricle, right down here. And then exits from the right ventricle through the pulmonary valve. So it goes down here, and then it comes up through here and into the pulmonary artery. So this is the pulmonary valve down here, and this goes into the pulmonary artery. So this is all blue because it lacks oxygen. The pulmonary artery, which is right here, it splits into the left and right pulmonary artery, which each go accordingly to the left and right lung. So imagine there being a left lung here and a right lung here, and this part would go to the left lung and this part would go to the right lung. So in the lungs, gas exchange occurs. The blood discards the carbon dioxide and picks up the oxygen. Blood then comes back from the lungs through each of the pulmonary veins and enters the left atrium, which is right here. So see these little parts right here? The blood comes through the lungs, enters the left atrium, which is oxygenated. So we're gonna add some red. So the oxygenated blood leaves the left ventricle. So yeah, it leaves the left ventricle through the aortic semilunar valve and then enters the aortic arch. So it goes from the left atrium down through here into the left ventricle, and then it goes all the way up through here, which enters the aorta. So it wraps around up through here. So this is the aortic arch right here. So it's called the arch, just basically looks like an arch. The aorta, being the largest of all the arteries, it carries the oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. So I'm going to color this in. I think when we learn about the heart, the thing that stands out to me, and I think that the most talked about, is the aorta. I don't know, but for whatever reason. Like before this assignment, I think if someone were to ask me if I knew anything about the heart, I think the aorta would be probably most prominent in my mind. So the aortic arch, which I'm about to paint, it has 3 major branches which supply the head and the arms with blood. The aorta curls downwards, so it comes down behind here, behind the heart, forming the descending aorta, which descends through the chest and downwards through the abdomen. So this goes all the way down through the body. And the abdomen, the descending aorta, splits into 2 to supply the lower limbs with blood. I think I mentioned everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue this video playing, and you can basically just watch me paint this heart in. And if there's anything that I didn't cover, please let me know. I think I covered it all basically here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration, and yeah. So basically, while I was trying to edit this, I was trying to
kind of make the video a little faster just so you wouldn't have to watch the whole duration while I painted for like 40 minutes. So I couldn't do that, but I put a little bit of music on here so you can decide to fast forward and see the final result of the painting. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or concerns, you know where to reach me. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Remy, Remy, Remy. No. No, baby.